Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Continuing after killing the Spider Queen, and gonna go from there.
Is that all?
Layout of the Highlands is the Highlands crossing is pretty standard. Doesn't change
Not enough
at all.
Long ago, 5 clans of the Umbaru tribe left the Taganze and ventured north. After their transformation into Khazra, only a few elders were still able to use magic, and they passed it down to their cleverest children. These are the Khazra shamans, and they rank among the most dangerous of their race.
Yeah, I'm just starting to get over my cold, so my voice might be improving just a little bit. I hate these guys. Oh, treasure goblin. Every now and then you might get lucky, and treasure goblin might open up a goblin portal. And if it does, I highly recommend going in there and see what it's got. It's really rare when it does it, but when it does, you don't want to miss it. There's lots and lots of gold to be had in those goblin portals.
The local Khazra
Especially when you're first starting out. You want all that gold to level up your crafting skills and your stash space. Yeah, stash space.
25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back. Not enough fury.
I always get these pools of reflection. They're really good for giving you extra experience when you need it. Just don't die, because you'll lose it. Lose the benefit of the pool. It's not hard to stay alive in normal anyway.
More fury. I grow in power. I need fury. Need more time.
Not enough fury. More fury.
When the Crusaders had learned all they could, Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these Crusaders
I need
would
fury.
not be deterred.
Not enough fury.
I could do that again.
Crusaders swore an oath to dedicate their lives to the search. None believed that they would be the one to end the crusade by finding and cleansing the corruption. They believed the search ennobled them, that the discipline of their life and journey was the true goal. The Crusader was meant to find meaning in the quest itself.
Thank you. A good choice.
And I think that's about it. Well, we can try this.
Good thought.
That's better than nothing.
I need fury.
My loutish companions have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty on their heads. But I am convinced the Khazra can be communicated with. It is dangerous, to be sure, but it is a risk I am willing to take.
Everyone is dead. Billard, that damn fool, was killed trying to communicate with the Khazra, and then the cultists showed up. As soon as I saw them, I ran. I wanted no part of their dark magic. I heard the screams of my companions, but there was nothing I could do to help.
To me, you beasts! Let
Some people might be asking why I'm doing a campaign mode and not adventure mode, even though adventure mode is technically more efficient at gaining levels. And that's because the chapters, the achievement chapters that you gotta go through are in campaign mode, not adventure mode. You gotta kill certain bosses, and some bosses in adventure mode or in campaign mode are not in adventure mode. Which is weird. Oh, there's a treasure goblin over there. Try not to pull it until I get all these
More
fools
fury.
dead. You want to do a little. Every time you see a bunch of enemies, you don't want to just rush into. You don't want to just rush in and try to kill a treasure goblin right out the gate. You want to kind of thin the herd if you can. There's a bunch of enemies around it. I'm gonna kill a drummer right out the gate because he empowers these guys. Fucking drummer. See the layout of this? The southern highlands is right here. As soon as you come out the gate, there's a waypoint right there. These are the southern highlands. There's usually a couple portals here. And then you make your way up through the Khazra pit right here. There's another part of the was it the Northern Barrens? Or I can't remember what the hell it's called. There's a waypoint right there. And as soon as you go up through here, there's always off to the left here will be a road going to the Oryx Manor. That stuff is all preset. This is the size of this map is random. It could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, it could be shaped a little bit different, but it's always consistent. The size of the map is a little bit random too, just like the lower one. It could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. I think it's about the smallest it's gonna get right here. This map is usually roughly the same size, and there's not a whole lot of randomness to this final piece, but everything else, like these little deals connecting each piece of these lands, those are not random. Those are always there. So just to kind of let you know, I mean, There's randomness to this game, but not a whole lot, especially in campaign mode in the outdoor world. So Leoric's Manor is pretty
Not enough fury.
how do you call it, standardized also.
What riches!
So I don't know if they opened up the second part of Leoric's Manor in this, I think it's just adventure mode, but I could be wrong. They could have opened it up in
These creatures won't go down easily.
campaign mode also. Yeah, these little lasers. Yeah, it's an arcane enchanted. That's something these rare mobs can throw down. While it's not particularly dangerous at lower difficulty levels, you're gonna have problems with it when you get into Torment and higher. The amount of damage it does is just nuts. So you might want to try to avoid those if at all possible.
The ancient smile on me.
The Dark Berserkers are considered weaker demons, but their strength is still far greater than that of any human. I have found dark spells within the cathedral, written in Archbishop Lazarus's own hand, explaining how to summon them. I pray that no other copies exist, so that this terrible knowledge will be lost forever.
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child
Yeah,
of
it's
the
blocked
witch
off.
Adria, who is hiding
See, in
in the
adventure
deserts
mode,
of
this thing's
Caldeum.
open now,
Bring
and you
this
can
news to the
discover
master at
the other
once.
part of the castle of Leoric's Manor. That just happened in patch 2.4 in adventure mode. Obviously, the game wants to funnel you into the way it wants you to, as far as the story mode wise. So that's why it's still blocked off in campaign mode. Also, there's a chance there is a legendary item that drops here. I think it's a mushroom. No, it's not a mushroom. It's something else, but there are these legendary items scattered throughout the world, and they don't really have a whole lot of background to them, but when you first look at them and read them, but they are a part of something, and it's an item that unlocks a hidden level in this game called Whimsyshire. And well, it used to be hidden, but now they made it a little bit more mainstream, where you can get there in a couple different ways now. But Whimsyshire is a really bright, colorful world that or map that it's just very childish. Like, it has rainbows and unicorns and plants and teddy bears. They're all the unicorns and teddy bears and plants are killer, so they're gonna try to kill you. You gotta kill them though. It's one of those funny levels, but you have to unlock it by creating the Staff of Herding. What is the Staff of Herding? It's kind of a throwback to the D2 Diablo 2 cow level, in which you had to kill the Cow King. But there is a cow level in this game. It's just it's not through this one yet. I gotta go back and disenchant these items. Whenever you get full, you wanna don't sell this stuff, even though it's tempting to sell, because you're not. You want to build up materials. But anyways, getting back to the Staff of Herding, it's a unique item. The mats for it drop randomly. I mean, there's a rare chance for them to drop. And it takes a bit to get the whole staff put together. But when you do, I mean, you can use the Staff of Herding at any time you want to go to the Whimsy Shire. Let's see here. I got a gem. I don't think I got anything that has sockets. No. 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 Let's see here. Level 18, what can I make? I can make boots. My boots look like they're okay. Make bracers. What I need badly. We'll come back to bracers. Make gloves. I'll make a pair of gloves here. They look better than what I got. See if I can't make an axe here. Yeah. What about mighty weapon? Yeah. Mighty weapons are a lot better for dual wield mighty weapons again. Come on, man. I guess that's the best I'm gonna get. Oh. Yeah. Alright. See here. Go back to bracers here. Make me a pair of bracers. Place the garbage that I got. Those look pretty good. Alright. I just need a new chest piece and I'm golden. Inventory.
Ah, good.
Oh wow, that's bad.
Excellent.
Yeah, put that back. Level 10. Damage went up a little bit on that guy. Alright. Let's see, can I make anything else? I got a legendary helmet, so that's not going to be replaced anytime soon. It'll probably be, what is it, level 15? Every legendary is roughly about 10 levels higher than in stats than what it says, so this is roughly like a yellow level 25 helmet. 25 or 30. So I won't replace that until like later. Let's see here. Shield. Shoulders. I'll make a shield, I guess. Let's see if a Templar's got his relic slot. Yep. Make a relic for him. Give him some extra stats. Yeah, that's a good one.
A fine choice.
There we go. A little bit better for him. Alright.
Don't take that Templar with you. He'll put you to sleep with all of his blathering.
Poison. Vanish, multi-shot. Basically everything on this side you want. Or a scoundrel. Let's see what he has to say.
How did you become a thief?
Well, that's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked.
Basically.
Maybe you should be more
Oh, there was nothing
I have done things that haunt me, Templar.
I understand.
Never. How do you know the...
Yeah. Alright. Let's get to it.
More fury.
See, it's a lot easier killing enemies now that I've upgraded my guy, upgraded my gear slightly.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
These Hulks are tough no matter what difficulty you happen to be in. Looks like it's got Jailer. All Jailer does, the ability Jailer on a rare, all that does is puts you in a little magical circle, and you can still attack from where you're at, but you can't move at all. It freezes you right there, which really sucks considering I'm gonna make this guy a whirlwind barb. Jailer's just one of those abilities that just doesn't go well with a whirlwind barb. So it's kind of one of our things that we gotta watch out for. Level 19. Bang. Looks like I got a skill unlock. Okay, I got Earthquake now. I like my guys pulled in a little bit closer. Threatening shout. No room for that yet. And no room for that. Ash. Fury of this is higher, but it has a higher damage output. Damages enemies up to 50 yards in front of you. It has a frontal cone attack. This room just makes it like seismic slam basically. So we'll just keep on going with that, I guess. Yeah. Alright.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
I'm just gonna try to keep going with this video as far as I can. I think I might get to the jailer. Either the jailer or I might just complete this act. I don't know.
It is another thing entirely.
We'll see. We'll see how long this takes. Did a complete circle. Now I gotta go this way. This has gotta be the way. Yep. These spike traps right here. You don't deal with them. They have a chance to raise zombies up through this little hole. That's why I clicked it to make sure that nothing was gonna come out of there and wreak havoc on me. I mean, zombies aren't really that threatening, but you get a lot of them, and yeah, zombies coming up. I mean, yeah, and there's the way out.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
chest. Legendaries can basically come out of anything, even destructible stuff. Even off of those armor racks that I've been clicking. Like, a legendary can drop off of almost anything. Has a chance to anyway, so every now and then I test my luck with it. It just doesn't mean I'm 100% goofing off. Although it may seem like that sometimes.
For Cathal's guide my hand.
Yep, here's the way. Next area. Before I do that, I like to come down here and kill this big bad dude. He's right over here. Kill all these little guys, and well, not, you don't have to kill them all, but he'll pop up after a little bit of time. I don't know why he's not popping up. He's usually right here. He pops up, a big old hefty guy. Oh well. I've goofed around enough. Maybe it's just adventure mode. I'm so used to playing adventure mode. Yeah, the campaign mode seems a little dry.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed. Now I give you...
Yeah. Make sure to get the book over here if you're collecting books.
I no longer know what day it is. I can hear the warden, my husband, and that dog.
The gods have seen fit to release.
I want to free the prisoners by coming in these little green circles and clicking. This map, the jail map, is pretty laid out. It is pretty, the size of the map remains constant, and the overall, area is, static, but the layout of these dungeons, these little hallways, I'll show you what I mean after I clear this out. Level 20. Oh, I got another Berserker Rage.
Well chosen.
Like I say, you can go either or with the bottom ones, but that's the last ability is unlocked with your Templar at level 20. Oh my god, come on, you son of a bitch.
Still recharging.
I got him. Look at all that good stuff. Okay. I just need to find... I think that's it for this side. Yeah, it looks like it. I love how that ground stomp rune just pulls him right in close so I can hit him with overpower. It's a deadly combo, especially in these low level areas. Looks like there's two over there. We're gonna have to make our way around.
Thank the gods.
I need two more, it says.
There is someone amongst us. Deal with him hard.
That little fire ability on the ground, that's my earthquake.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
The fire may hurt, but not on normal. Most of these abilities that you're seeing from these enemies are pretty weak on normal, but get a hell of a lot dangerous the higher up you go. Yeah, oops.
Freedom.
Check the map, check the map.
Freedom.
Okay, that's the last one.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free.
There's a
But the
Scylla.
curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the
Yeah,
dungeon
yeah,
center
go to the middle.
and end his evil forever.
Am I alone here? Must I use myself?
He's sort of a mini boss. He's not really counted as a boss.
Face me. Never beg your cry.
soon as these guys stop spawning, I'll show you what I mean. See, the layout of this dungeon on this part of the campaign is always the same size. These little areas right here on both sides, the layout for the dungeon on these little parts is randomized. The cell structure, that's it. That's the only thing that's randomized. Everything else, the size of the map, the little cross in the middle, the entrance and exit, it's all the same. Always the same. The reason why I've been telling you guys this, I mean, you may think, well, you know, most games have, you know, static layouts and stuff like that, but Diablo 3, not quite so much. I mean, there's randomness, but you gotta understand where the randomness ends and begins.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traits.
There's actually a book, if you watch this,
My own
little deal where
conspiring against our
the Orc's queen gets her head chopped off.
I swear, I have never
It's a little
betrayed you.
lore piece. Yep.
Lies until the very end.
A grim end to a noble woman.
There's a little book that drops,
Played my
or should
part in
drop.
the Oryx's fall.
There we go.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool, Leoric, was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the Queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
Yeah, if you're wondering why, if you're listening to the books and whatnot about Leoric and how he went mad, he's actually possessed by the spirit of Diablo for a time. Or spoilers. Yeah, that happened in Diablo 2 or 1, or I can't remember when the hell that happened.
Need more time.
That's why when he starts out, you know, sounding like a good king, you know, just trying to do the right thing, and then he starts sounding like a madman. Oh, there's the port. Or not portal,
I
the
need more
waypoint.
bodies. You think my summoners can just conjure up a demon whenever it pleases them? We must have blood. Fresh blood, mind you. And human flesh to bolster our magic. I will be expecting a reply from you shortly.
You wilt against my blows.
before me.
Development.
See what's down this way.
Die! All the abominable stalling. In case it was not clear, I need the sacrifices now. I've heard enough of your idle complaints that the villagers have fled from the highlands, leaving no one left to sacrifice. You'd best come up with something, or it's your hide we'll be flaying.
Oh, here it is. Halls of Agony. Chamber of Suffering. This is where the boss is. Yep.
Leah must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
Fresh meat.
Ah, crap. There's an achievement if you can avoid his attacks and stay out of the fire. If you get too far away from him, though, he throws his hook at you. Best bet if you're trying to go for those achievements is to get really geared out. Bunch of yellows. Oh. And legendary bracers too. Let's see what I got here. Oh, those are really good shoulders.
The truth about the Butcher Demon was more startling than I ever anticipated. Evidently, there are many of them within the burning hells, though they used to be solely under Diablo's command. The Butchers are stitched together from the parts of other demons to combine their strengths, then given life through wicked magic.
I don't like the way that scoundrel looks at Leah.
I won't let anything happen to her.
Of course not. We are honorable warriors, you and I.
Dexterity? Wow. Yeah, that's something I really need. Well, we'll just come back to this. I gotta go back to town.
Returning to town.
And so, all this will be fine here for now. chest. Let's go back first and see what we got here. Some more shoulders. Looks like a wizard wand. Oh, a staff. Oh, that can go. Hammer of the Ancients. The bracers of the first men. This piece right here, really good if you're going for a Hammer of the Ancients build at max level. This will do nicely. Increasing my Hammer of the Ancients. Set that off to the side and give that to. Put it in the stash for now.
I need to go back.
There we go. And I like to organize my gems here. Let's see what we can get. It costs 10k. Yeah, whatever.
Poor Leah.
See if I can't make a chess piece now. Chest armor. Make a level 20 yellow. That's good enough for me. Yeah, doesn't have the stats I want. Strength, vitality. Yep, that's good enough. Boom. Actually, I can, since I'm mostly in yellows, I can probably bump it up to hard. But we'll wait until I'm done with this act, which is really close. All I gotta do is save the dude. The stranger. I think this is some of the coolest parts in the game when you save him. And the cinematics. I'm not gonna skip over that.
I am dying.
Angel, take up your sword.
My sword.
I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael. You have restored my mind, friend. And now, I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
I fear no demon. I will cast Belial down and spit on his corpse.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
Never.
Things never seem to turn.
There is
Try
perhaps. I have done things that haunt. Never. How do you know that?
I can
You
tell.
hold too many.
Right. Well, one night, just before
Did you take your
years.
I hear the town's saved. We can go outside again. I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
Sure, there's no dialogues to the left.
There he goes.
Alright.
A fond farewell to our saviors.
Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldea.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Deckard deserves that honor. Magda and Belial will pay for his death in blood.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Who are Belial and Asmodan?
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his thousand schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan, reigns over the other half of Hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Belial may lead us to him.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
Alright. It's the next
My
act.
friend, shall we depart to Chaldea?
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales would work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Now that Tristram is safe, I travel to Caldeum, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
Alrighty guys, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna stop it right here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you liked the video, please press like, and if you like my videos in general, please subscribe, and until next time guys, see ya.